Right, I started this training on my public floor. Crazy, crazy stuff. Okay, calm down, Mrs. I love my bath month. I've been receiving flowers every day since Saturday. My house is a flower feast, and we celebrate birthdays all month long. And the children are like, a month is too long, so we celebrate theirs for a whole week. But for we adults, it takes a whole month. We do something special for each other every day for your birth month. So I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers, chocolates, which I am fasting. So I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm hungry. Good morning, Wed Nation. How are we doing? What's going on? What's cooking? This is your girl Jolie, coach today, and we're gonna look at your sorting, inspiring, and hopefully not convincing. We are persuading. We are persuading. So I started this live on the public space. I don't know. I was so excited to get in there, and I went straight to my public page. So if you did come to my public page, sorry, Maura, but let's get back to the beauty, right? So I'm glad Felicia showed up because I definitely wasn't meant to be doing a public live over there. I would never have known. I'd have just dished out the goodies to the whole public. Right. Daily win activity for today. You may or may not do it, but it would be good for you if you did, because it helps you push out, push the boundaries further, push yourself a little bit more. In addition to what you set out to do on your goals for today, let's do some cold market prospecting. In other words, let's reach out to somebody who is not aware of what we are up to, or is aware but we have never really spoken to them. We definitely have them in our lists and in our beautiful phones. What is my phone? There it is. In our beautiful gadget called a phone, your Rolodex, your little black address book, whatever it is you are using to connect with people. Definitely you have people that you haven't connected to. So reach out to somebody today and share your product or service or business with someone whose name starts with J or S. Yeah, Julie Sylvia. Nice one, isn't it? So someone whose name starts with J or S, reach out to them, make that number 3 or 5, make it an odd number, right? So 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, however many you can, but definitely do it. Because at least you'll have reached out to one person this week, won't you? And well, who knows what that person could do for you. So that's your activity for this week. Short, sweet, to the point. Let's get to our beautiful crazy hair flying today. Let's get to our training for today, right? It's all about sorting and inspiring people. The only way to inspire people, like I told you yesterday, is by sharing a story, by walking people through a journey, by showing people where they are, aka where you've been, moving them to where you are, aka where they want to be. Good morning, Maura. Did you see the faux pas? I was live in the public space. I was like, delete, delete, delete. Good job Felicia showed up, because I would never have noticed until I'd kind of dished out all the goodies. So good job Felicia showed up as well. So thanks for joining me over there. We are back in our private home space to the right platform. I was too excited. That's what I was. Too excited this morning. I have flowers. My house smells like a beautiful flowery, because I'm getting flowers every day. My birth month, I'm getting a little gift every day. We celebrate month long for the adults, and the children celebrate a week long because they can't be bothered with a whole month. They're like, okay, it was my birthday the other day, like, let's end this already. But they do love the gifts, and I've got flowers everywhere. It's crazy. I love it. The crazy thing is the chocolate. I can't eat it because I made that sacrifice this Lent season. So ooh, hungry woman. So as a marketer, you're in the business of persuading people to buy into your story. That's what you are in the business of. You're in the business of persuading people or inspiring them, preferably inspire them to buy into your story and mission, and then they will buy your stuff, because that's what you are selling. You are selling you are selling your journey, you are selling them the dream. You are selling something, Absolutely, 100%. It's called making sales. And to do that, you have to build a network. And to build a network these days, you're not stuck in your local area like the good old Tupperware representatives used to be, or maybe Avon or Amway, or all those good old still standing MLMs and network marketing businesses. You are in the digital world where the whole world is your runway. You can decide which destination you want to go just by clicking on a name, checking out where they are. They're like, we're going to Germany today. And if you go talk to someone who is from Germany in your friends list, how cool is that? Amazing. But here's the deal. When I started in network marketing, because that's how I got to be in the digital space in a service filled way, to serve people, as opposed to playing Zynga games and looking for who was doing who and what was happening wherever, because I was that bloody bored. Anywho, long story short, when I first signed up, I was told by my sponsor, God bless her, she's an amazing woman, that we don't sell anything. We just share. We just share information with people. That's all we do. And she was like, it's easy then, isn't it? Now, to an extent, yes, we're sharing information, but we absolutely must embrace the fact that we are sales reps. We are selling something, right? As a network marketer, you are selling something. You are a sales rep. You are a sales rep on commission. So when she told me, we just share information, we're not selling anything, I was like, when do we sell then? When do we make the money? And she goes, well, when you share with people, that's when you make the money. I'm like, confused.com. Like, when I was doing Glow, we were selling our services. We had to sell. You've had that, haven't you? There you go. Over the next 18 months, during which time I failed miserably. After my first initial 6 to 8 weeks of success, everything stalled, and for 18 straight months, I made zero. I attended virtually every virtual training. I was holding some of the team trainings inside of my team, but I was looking for every training online. I would find all these gurus and join their trainings and buy their courses. And I kept hearing the same thing, and I got more and more frustrated. Because now I was buying into that in network marketing, we don't sell anything, we just share information with people. Now, in hindsight, I should have listened to my common sense, which ain't very common. But in my head, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of common sense. It told me the mantra that we don't sell, we just share info is total dog's dolls. Let's call them that. Let's not go swearing. We have a swear box that's almost full of coins. So, good grief. Of course we sell something, guys. We are selling that product, that service, that platform. Someone has to pull out their wallet, their bank card, their cashola, their check or whatever way they have to pay money for what we offer. And logic and common sense tell us that if nothing gets sold, then we are up shit creek with no paddle, because we're not making money and we are paying that auto ship. So we are bleeding some cash out there and we are not making any over here. And it should be make money and push that over there so that it doesn't look like it's an expense at all. So anywho, like so many network marketers, I squashed my common sense. I put it aside. My upline was making money. So let's do this. I mean, she's successful. So, she's telling me we're not selling, we're sharing. So essentially, I was telling my psyche, my inner man, we're just sharing information. We're not looking for money. We're just being nice, good people out there. So let's do this. And obviously, for 18 straight months, I flatlined. I didn't flatline. I went, phew. Once I woke up and listened to a good man called Hignon, who said, I don't know why people keep saying they don't sell. In network marketing, we are selling. We are selling. That's what we do. And we must learn how to sell. We must learn how to market, promote, sell. In order to do that, we have to invest, learn, teach. And when we do that, we are also inspiring other people to follow in our footsteps. Good morning, Phoebe. How are you doing? So once I learned how to play the network marketing game, I never, ever embraced that stupid old illogical phrase, we don't sell, we share info. I do say we share information in order to sell stuff. We share our story, we share our background, we share our pain, we share our has been to get us to where we want to be. But we absolutely sell. So we have to inspire people. In order to inspire people, we have to qualify them. On Monday, I got a call from a gorgeous guy. Oh my goodness, this guy was ripped. Seriously, he was walking around with no shirt on in his apartment while talking to me, while doing a smoothie, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, you have really staged this, dude. I will just have some eye candy, but I've got my own at home. Anywho, I'm like, okay, you've called me. I'm having a cup of tea, so I will not be rude and cut off your call. After all, who knows where this conversation would go, but why are you calling me? And he goes, you know, darling, why I called you. And I'm like, I'm not your darling, but go on then. All right, carry on. Why I could look all day. And he's like, I am a personal trainer, as you can see. And I'm like, yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see. And he goes, I have started this program where I am looking for people who are positive, who are upbeat, who are successful, and you are all those things. And I know that because I've been following you for a few good months. And I'm like, keep talking, dude. I'm getting hot over here. And he goes, so I thought I should reach out to you, and I'm going to share with you the program, and then you can promote it. You will make some money as an affiliate if you like, but we'll get you feet, and you can put on your bikini on the beach and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I said, hang on a minute, dude. Is this what you do all day long? And he goes, yeah. So I go, how many people have you got in your team so far who have bought your training packages and blah blah? He told me he does meal plans, he looks at your body size. You would have to go to your GP and get your blood type and your whatever BMI measured and go God knows what else, so that you can start on the right foot and all that. And I was like, okay, getting more not very interesting. Then he goes, I've got 62 people in the last 90 days. And I like, oh, hey, hang on a minute. Now I'm paying attention, right? You've got 62 people to sign up to your package in the last 90 days. And how much is your package? And he goes, to start, you join, it's $200. And then you pay, you maintain $20 per month. But you don't have to stay. But with the $200 per month, I'd give you everything I've just mentioned. I'd give you your meal plans, your what type of foods to eat for your body type and size and shape. They are already pre-recorded exercise videos, and you would obviously be able to stay with us for at least 6 months. But thereafter, you would have to either commit to the $20 per month, or we would have to let you go. So $200 allows you all these things plus 6 months with me. And then I go, 6 months with you. I am in UK. You're in Portugal, isn't it? And he goes, yes, I am in Portugal. And I say, how are we going to be meeting? And he goes, virtually every morning, 6 a.m., no missing. If you miss, you get fined. I have very big fine. He was speaking very heavy English, and I was laughing my head off, and I was like, ooh, I'm going to be in class. Someone's going to whoop me for not showing up at 6 in the morning. And I go, darling, just right back at you. You did not determine if I need your program. You don't know, maybe I have a program already. You don't know what's going on. You didn't ask me any of those questions. You just went straight into your sales pitch. And gorgeous as you look, I really would like to pay money to someone who has walked me down their journey, who maybe you were born like that, for all I know. I mean, some of us are born like that. And he goes, No, I wasn't born like this. It's taken me years of hard work to look like this. I say, yeah, it must be hard work. You must be eating lettuce leaves every day. Yeah, I am vegan. And I say, there you go. So you don't really eat any meat, do you? So yeah, if I didn't eat meat and I worked hard like you do, I'd probably look like that too. Anywho, brings me back to what I'm saying today. So many network marketers don't qualify your prospects. You want to qualify someone and see if they are in the right space, in the right headspace, and they're open to take a look. That's the first thing you ask someone. Are they open to take a look? Don't call a total stranger just because you have sent them a friend request and they've accepted your request. Now that's an invitation to call them on Messenger and pitch them, because there's no difference between that and sending someone a link. There's no difference at all. In fact, it is the same, only that you're making this call. But here's the thing. This guy is going through his Facebook groups, Facebook friends, Facebook lists, and he has made 62 sales in 90 days. I took my hat off to him for being bold and for doing the work. So for those of you that are selling health and wellness stuff, you have a challenge right there. This guy has been calling people every day on the off chance that they'll pick up that messenger phone and he will talk to them, and he has talked 62 people into buying his product, and he's the brand. So basically he's got 62 people to pay him $200 plus $20 per month thereafter to maintain membership inside of his program. 62 people, and they've all paid, so none of them are free, because he has gone through he's literally going through the numbers. He doesn't care about the training, the coaching, all this nice stuff. He's saying, if you're my friend, you've accepted my friend request, you don't know me, I don't know you, we need to get to find that middle ground, and I'm going to tell you what I'm doing, whether you like it or not. You can buy or you can stay. It's up to you, but I'm going to tell you. I was impressed, even though my whole attitude was like, you have not qualified me. You don't know what I need. You haven't determined my need. I was still clapping for him inside for doing what he did, and of course for looking like a bomb diggity. And I was like, he's sexy, dude. Hey, hey Jackson, how you doing? So for those of you that are fearful, you have how many friends on Facebook? And there's a thing called Messenger. Just hit it and do it. See, I'm literally going off my script and I'm saying hit that thing and call people. But be different from this guy. I won't tell you his name because you might go Facebook him and look at him. He's all mine. I'm joking. Hit that Messenger and qualify people. Just say, hey Julie, if you don't know how we met, because frankly speaking, I have reduced mine from almost 5,000 to just 3,900 and something. So I've really dropped a whole ton of people in the past few weeks. But I still don't know 3/4 the people, just over 3/4 the people I'm friends with. And so that's the first thing I do when I'm trying out this new style. I'm like, hey Jack, I know we're Facebook friends, but for the life of me, I can't remember what connected us. What do we have in common? Do you know? I really don't know. I know we have a couple of mutual friends, but usually that's not good enough, a reason to be friends on Facebook, because you've got to be engaging and knowing what connects you, so what's going on. Then they tell me what it is. Oh, yeah, well, I watch your videos, you inspire me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, good. But like I said, I don't know what inspired me to be your friend. So I'll ask you, are you in business? Are you a marketer? What do you do? Now, people like to talk about what they do. Very, very easy to get someone to talk about themselves as opposed to telling them what you do. And they will tell you. And if they are network marketers, I guarantee you they'll try to pitch you their business. And you got them. You've got them. Because then you'll ask them, is that working for you? Is that what you're doing? Like, you're telling me what you do, but you have never actually picked up that messenger and called me or contacted me to tell me what you do. So today, let me tell you a little bit about what I do. Are you open to take a look at something that might help you do XYZ? Fill in the blank. What is it that you do? Hit that call button and call people. Qualify them. Determine their need. Make sure they are fine. The other day we were releasing a ton of people that have not even logged into Facebook for months. And there are people that are your friends, and in the old days, by default, you followed people when you sent them a friend request. By default, you followed them. So you're following this non-existent person or who's no longer on Facebook anyway, and they are dropping your edge rank like heck. So once I decided that I'm no longer going to buy into the we just share instead of selling, because we're selling something and we need to learn how to sell, and it is why we are in the den. As a network marketer, the word persuade became more of something I like to adopt and inspire. And in order to inspire people, you have to be sharing some kind of value on a very regular basis. And for me, doing video became my go-to resource. And so persuading simply means you cause someone to do something that they were not gonna do, through reasoning, through your story, through whatever it is you're saying to them that will inspire them to pay attention to you. And in this case, you inspire and persuade them to buy whatever it is you are selling. Join your company, join your team, preferably in your downline, and bring their big network with them. That's what you want. And so be bold. Be bold. You already boldly took that blissful action of signing up with your company or starting your business. Now it's time to be bold. Candidly talk to people. If you can't or you don't fully and totally embrace what you just heard me say, then you're going to struggle to succeed in network marketing, because it is a people business. It's intrinsically a people business. If you're running your own business, it's easy. Just keep spreading the word, collaborate the heck out of your business. There are so many other services out there that are complementary to what you offer, and they are willing to work, co-work, co-promote, cross-promote, and build that list and have people visiting your services and checking out what you offer because they are interested and someone they know, like, and trust recommended you. Collaborate. Anyway, persuasion is an art and it's a science. And for those of you that are way back members of the den, I think I did give you the art of persuasion, or there was some like, it's a book. Gotcha. I think it's still here. I did not remove it even though I threatened to. It's easy to learn and it's easy to apply. And you can do that all day long, or whatever time you set aside for doing your business. As we said yesterday, that you've got to commit a specific time and do that work, which is talking to people. You do what this guy did. We'll call him Tom. You could be having 62 people in your team in 90 days. How good is that? You could literally have 62 people in your team. If you call people just boldly and just hit messenger, if they pick up, we're in. Sometimes cooking things too much just takes away the flavor. So just bring it raw. Come as you are, be bold, talk to people. Some people will be those snotty-nosed marketers who then start to expose you. I can tell you that they will, but don't mind them, because guess what? There are billions of other people. The sea is full of Facebookers. So don't mind that little nasty piranha. So you're going to inspire people with your story. You're going to create a story bank. There is a training here on how to create a story bank and what to put in there. Create your story bank and start to share a story that aligns with the person you are talking to. For instance, if you're talking to a nurse and you have someone who's a nurse in your team and they've created a level of success, it doesn't matter what level, as long as they've made some sales and they are moving their business forward day by day, week by week, month by month, that's a success story. Share that story with your prospect, because some people cannot see themselves making $10,000, $100,000 per month. That is like, that's too much hard work. They think that's too much hard work because they are paid £10 an hour. So telling them that they're going to make that amount of money is what gets them running hard, like this is a scam. Yet if you show them that we have Julie is a pediatric nurse, and she joined our team 6 months ago. When she joined our team, she didn't have a clue about what we do, but she was committed and she was passionate, and she wanted to be home with her baby who's growing up without her. And so she really hit this hard. She tapped into the team training, she tapped into the training we've got, she's built her team, and she's now making an extra $500 a month. That would inspire somebody. In Africa, an extra $500 a month would be something that someone would be like, yes, get 10. So once you learn to play the game of network marketing, which is not hard, guys. So I'm really pushing hard at you network marketers, because you should be ranking up, being in the den. You get to work and build that big list. You know the list. The training on lists is the best training on list building you're going to find outside of building a funnel, whether in or out or outside the den. That training I gave you on list building will move you forward. So there are some trainings that you should have a star on, that you should revisit and revisit until you know how it works, and go do it like you can do it with your eyes closed and you're on your phone, you're not looking, you even know where your phone numbers are. And so each time I signed someone up into the company I was promoting, I got to work persuading them to believe and do the things I was doing, because it's easier that way. Inspire, sort people out, persuade them. Don't convince. I persuaded people to fully understand that we should focus on recruiting people and enrolling people who have a marketer mentality. If that means looking for marketers who are in other companies, so be it. But here is the deal. There are so many struggling network marketing companies out there, because sometimes it feels like disingenuous trying to recruit somebody from another company. But if that person keeps talking about crap on their wall and they are miserable and they definitely are not happy where they are, you just reach out to them and ask them, listen, I know you're with this phone company, this phone MLM, but I don't think you're happy there. Are you? Because really, you're here to be happy. You're here to find your happy. You're here to create your version of happy. And I believe you could do better in something else. Have you considered looking at something else? Are you open to taking a look? Ask them. You know, that way you are not poaching them. You are finding out if they are comfortable, they are happy where they are. If they are fine, no problem. If they are comfortable in their discomfort, you cannot change that for them. Get to work and connect with people that are marketers. Already they have that mentality. People who have at one time or other been in affiliate marketing, network marketing, digital marketing of any kind, or have been business owners of some kind. They are usually more open than off the rail corporates who are like, what? Those scams? Persuade them to invest in and build targeted lists. If your team members are not building targeted lists, that will take a long time for you to grow, because they are all over the place. They have no system to follow. They don't have your Wed Nation advantage, so they are not creating those badass lists. I'm sure you have now filled a book or two with names, numbers, notes, because now you have a list. It may be analog, but you have a list that if you're creating it digitally as well, in other words, you're creating it as a spreadsheet. Once you create momentum in your income, you will be able to invest in a CRM, invest in a squeeze page resource, and you literally upload your list into your CRM. Boom. You got this. So make sure you are doing your list, and you're also updating your digital spreadsheets so that you have spreadsheets and your books, and you can definitely create a proper customer relation management system with your list. Now, persuade people to have a mission, to always tap into their mission, and to always tap into the reason why they started this thing. And if you don't know why, you need to know why each and every single one of your team is. started what they started, because that's what will help you push that button when they are looking like they are flagging and they are not inspired anymore. Network marketers are usually inspired, but that does not mean they don't go through tough days building the business. So go right ahead and persuade your teamies to do these things. Persuade them to understand and embrace their irrefutable fact that this thing is a gold mine. And this thing has several things. For most people, it's got WhatsApp, it's got a Zoom button, mine does, it's got Messenger, I'm sure yours does too, and whatever other app you use to communicate with people. Now, whenever you open that thing and you are in your 30-minute, 1 hour, 2 hour window of doing prospecting or follow-up, switch everything off and hit that call button. To call people is the best way to make initial contact. Initial contact should be voice note, voice call, video call, whichever, like this guy did. The only thing is he should have held a quick qualification call or quick qualification chat between us, but definitely he made the right move. The voice goes with your energy. And when you call somebody, that energy is powerful. It's personable, it's persuasive, it's professional. You come across as excited. If you're not excited, it shows. If you're unsure, it shows. That message you're carrying in your voice is what's going to get that person to pay attention or to be lost in the first 10 seconds of that call. You will be productive. You will make bank. And usually if you make bank, you also make rank. Inspire people to fully understand the science and psychology of the have you heard of the 30-second pitch? Anyone heard of the 30-second pitch? I know the word pitch is usually something that people look down on, but this is something you're going to find very, very useful. Anybody ever heard of the 30-second pitch? Anyone talking to myself today? Okay. It's a very, very effective and persuasive way to deliver a message to somebody very, very quickly. 30 seconds means you're even way within the Facebook voice note, Messenger voice note window. So you're not, you literally 30 seconds. And what I'm going to do is those of you that hit the leaderboard, hit the tracker this week, you are going to get access to my little hoard of scripts that I used to use in network marketing. The initial call, that 30-second pitch, it's also there. The follow-on messages, whatever. And our beautiful Maura, who is our spotlight person of the week, is going to receive it anyway this week. So for next week, for those of you that are not filling in your tracker, well, just consider, do you or don't you want to receive the resource that I've just mentioned? A whole array of scripts and how to use them, why they work, why you should use them in that exact way. I'm not prescribing what you should do, because some of you find it hard to be guided and to be pointed in the right direction because you feel like you know what you're doing, and that's good. If you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. But definitely some things work better when they are done a certain way. Not saying that other things don't work, because they do. Just saying, after all, this guy is like calling people, cold calling them and telling them about his products, and he's made 62 sales since January started. So who's to say you must be very, 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 very straight and all that? But bottom line is, some things done better could improve your sales way better. So persuade people in your team and yourself to make that call, that voice call, at least a voice note, leave a voice message. Let your energy go with that call. Very important. And read that book. The Influence of Persuasion. Doesn't sound like it. But check your file section. There's a book The Science of Persuasion. I think that's what it's called. The Science of Persuasion. Find that book. Check it out inside of the file section. It's there. Download it, because sometimes things disappear from the file section and you don't even know because, well, you didn't really care about them. So download that book. For those of you that haven't downloaded Profit Fast, if I were you, I would download it because it's going to go away like pretty soon. So persuade yourself to fully understand 1 to 4 points that I've shared before are essential. Persuade yourself to understand that what the master distributors in your company have mastered is the art of calling people and checking in on them, aka following up with them. And they do this and build huge downlines, and they consistently make 5 figures per month because they are bold. They go out there and get lists. If they don't use social media, they are buying lists. They are advertising and getting people to subscribe to their websites where they offer value. They all have a website somewhere. If they don't, they are absolutely juggernauts in the art of persuasion and communicating with people, which is all it is you need to learn. Speaking with people and communicating with them. And finally, you need to inspire your new team members, your new signups, your new customers, if they are likely to become team members. There you go. Thank you, Maura. Maureen has told you what it's called. Go check it out in the file section. You need to convince you fast, because you probably may have been sold this thing of we don't sell, we share. Convince. This is something you need to convince them, inspire them and persuade them that you're in the business of communicating and selling. If your upline is selling them that bullshit, please, you take them aside and tell them, listen, darling, if you don't sell, you won't make bank. So I am telling you, I know what we've had in there, but from personal experience, you need to sell stuff. It's all about inspiring people with your journey, with all this. We have a little story bank. I'll give you the link to our story bank. You check out those stories, learn them off by heart, at least 3 or 4 of them, and keep sharing those stories as you get people to buy, because you're selling stuff. You're sharing a story, but you're in the business of selling something. Recruit only people and enroll only people who have a marketing mentality, who have a mentality of you have to do something to get somewhere. You've got to change you to get the change you're looking for. Because there are a lot of people who are I just want a few extra bucks, and I'm not willing to do anything extra beyond investing in the thing. I mean, doesn't this thing sell itself? I mean, like on the high street, people just open their shops and people walk in. Isn't that what happens here? No, it isn't. Story bank? Don't you have a story bank, Mr. Wanyama? If you watch that training, then you should be creating a story bank by now. You create your own story bank. If your company does not have a story bank, you create it. It's also called testimonials. You know, if your company doesn't have a testimonial page, create one for you and your team. Every time you go to an event, I'm sure you recorded people on stage sharing their story. That is the story you want to record and save in your story bank. You record those recordings where people are standing on stage and sharing their journey. Those are the stories you want to record. When your team members are talking about what they've gone through in your team trainings, that's a story worth recording. Get them to do a quick, tell them, you know what, I wanna interview you. Do you mind just 5 minutes after this training? I just wanna interview you. And then you tell them to share their story with you and you record it. Create a story bank and definitely perfect your story as well. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be something that rolls off your tongue naturally because it's your story. You can't be telling your story like you're reading it from a textbook that you just bought on the high street or off Amazon. So build that list. Build that list like a pro. Prospect. Follow up, check in on people, because it's that will get them to know that you care. Use that voice. Make initial contact with people. Voice notes, voice messages, voice calls. Use that thing that you've got. deliver your 30-second pitch effectively and persuasively. If you hit the leaderboard, as in you fill in that tracker this week, you will receive access to that. You're going to love it, especially if you're a network marketer. And for those of you that are not network marketers, aka in MLM, I have actually tweaked those scripts for business owners. So because I now run my own business, I have tweaked them to reflect that. So you have one for network marketers, one for business owners. It's really good. My Jet Set Academy coaching people love it. You will use persuasive sales tools for your prospects to join the company and to join your team. What are those tools? Your videos, your downloadables. Doesn't your company have a monthly newsletter where they share what's going on, updates, success stories, which are your story bank source, testimonials, how to use your product, what's going on, what's coming up. Those newsletters are things that you should collect, you read up, and learn more about the benefits of 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 what you do. That's it, guys. You got it. You got this. Absolutely. Persuade, inspire, sort. Or sort. The other way around, actually. Sort, inspire, persuade. If you do that, you'll have more success. And every so often, when things are just going, grab that messenger thing, hit that button and call people up like Tom did. Just call them. He didn't get to recruit me, but I was bloody impressed. Not just by the sexy body, but by 62 sales in 90 days. Just by calling people. He said, this is all I do. Because I realized that after buying so many courses, I was doing things that were not working. So I decided I was going to try this out. And it's worked for me. And I'm thinking, good idea. We're going to do that too. We're going to do that too. Obviously, we'll qualify people first. Qualify, determine need, hit them with it. Be a human first and a marketer second. Thank you for joining me. Join me in the public one. We are going to talk money, money, money. I'm going to share some ways that people can free some of their money so that they can invest in themselves. Too many people sit in houses packed full of stuff that they don't even use. And they are wondering, where do I get the money to start a business? If you've got somebody who told that to you, join the public live, tag them. Because there are too many excuses out there and not enough action. If there was enough action, we'd have more people who are happier, more committed, more focused on success. God bless you guys. See you later. Love you. Bye.